Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. Last week I started building up this little outpost, and full disclosure, I was recording for about 8 minutes before I realized that my OBS did not hit start recording when I hit start recording on my little switch deck. So I'm actually kind of frustrated about that. Our power grid over here does, for the moment, have enough power to run these 4 automated rare metals extractors that have built up. I did also, in the about 3 days or so since the
research complete.
This is the last video. Sorry, got the perfect record downstairs. Ancient Artifact Controls is now done, so I can actually build the blasted thing. Ripping through some low-end technologies now. This is going to let me get to the bottom of the tech tree much faster. And also, big thing, producing rare metals. So I can actually have rare metals being produced. I'm actually getting an electronics factory built up down here. Oh, are you bloody kidding me? I don't have electronics factories researched. That is my luck. I'm going to go ahead and queue this up real quick. It's going to take me about a day to get it done up. But this is going to, of course, let me start building that stuff locally. I was looking downstairs, and I do think that I've got the capacity. I'm still on the mend from what I mentioned in the community tab on Friday. Had another bout of food poisoning. That's not fun. Don't recommend it for anybody. I'm going to take plenty of metals, electronics, machine parts, and exotics. I actually got the majority of it here. Just need to get this stuff brought down. And should keyword be able to get this up and running. The other alternative, sorry, back downstairs for another moment, is I can go for the Jumbo Cave and do this first. Because the Jumbo Cave enforcements actually I have only need concrete to get this done up. So I'm actually going to queue this up too. And I'm going to leave all these keys alone, because there are 3 keys left down here. Upstairs there are 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're scanning the last sectors right now. That's going to give us a boost on research. But he's 50 concrete in a single day. That's doable. Just don't let the whole just get 4 standard apartments thing. Milestones, here we go. Scan all sectors, 2,500 research. Huh, I actually don't have 100 colonists yet? I'll be damned. I thought I would have hit that already. Oh well. But electronics factory, I'll put that right down here. We have plenty of available workers. Most of them are actually working in my TV studio workshop. So I'll most likely close this shift off, move them over to here, and be able to do that. And in between videos also, there's a lot that happened in like the 8 minutes I was recording. I did get the mysterious rocket event that popped up, and I said, okay, let's wait for a day or two, and it was at that point I realized that I had no... I wasn't recording. Yeah, it's one of those days. But got our automated extractors operating, finally. This is going to let us start sending stuff back to Earth. But this also means I'm going to hook up some water for it. However, just a little itty bitty bit outside my drone hub. So the options are, I can look at a drone hub. See, yeah, here's where we actually have the power fall off up here. So make no mistake, we got to do some fixins. Move you just a little bit, buddy. I'm going to put a large wind. We're going to put a standard turbine next to it. Now, hopefully, there's a couple options I've got here. I can actually build a dedicated electronics factory here, automated. Once this is hooked up, I can do a dedicated machine parts factory up here. Just have almost all my heavy production up here. I'm going to do this too. I want to make sure this guy has plenty of excess power, because again, excess power means excess research for me. Let's explore this right now. I could do it. Not with the power generation I have, but I could do it. Okay, hang on. I can do this. Okay, pause. For that, scrubber. The mysterious rocket is ready to land. 175 polymers. Okay. I can easily do something with 175 polymers. Case in point, I can do a lot towards a georeactor. This is tons of extra power. Let's, I'm gonna bring him down over here. I don't have space for 175 polymers over here, but I can definitely find some use for them. Again, I think with the mysterious rocket, there probably is some negative event that's happened with it. It is yet to occur for me, so I'm just gonna smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. Alright. So this automated electronics factory takes how much power? Just double check this real quick. It's gonna take 30 power, and I have an excess of 20. I have an excess of 12 power up here. So I'm gonna go and turn this guy on. And we're gonna power the bejesus out of this bad boy. Okay. Move just up a little bit. I'm low on. I'm seeing I'm getting relatively low on concrete. Don't mistake that for anything. Is that I know that I'm gonna need to have a solution for that relatively soon. Because there's some concrete right here. Yay! And kind of the idea I've got with this whole setup up here is to produce some of the materials that I'm going to need long term. I'm just going to hook into this guy, it's fine. Up here, yeah. There we go. And I'm going to try to keep it where they're not running super, kind of like super finicky. I want them to actually be, oh yeah, total thing I can do, I can just polymer blade everything I have. Because we still have 147 polymers on board. You are just pulling metals. Cool. Load up polymers for a bit for me, would you? Let's empty this rocket off, because this is apparently just an extra rocket I now have.
Research complete.
Alright, I can now do temperature. I can burn fuel for that, and I do need to be cognizant of fuel with the trade I'm still doing right now. Plus, this guy be able to do exports. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. He can take that back. Run down to the dome here. How are we doing? How are we doing on jobs? Food, we're doing okay. Yeah, 271. I can't do quinoa yet. That's this one, I think, here. So I'm working these 3 now, just to get us further down. And we'll go back, and we'll circle back and grab those 2 next. This dust storm is actually going to be a benefit for the colony, because with all the wind turbines I have, I'm going to get the excess power running, and that will hopefully keep things up and running. We've got machine. Do I have machine parts up here? I better have machine parts up here. Yeah, I do. I got 40. I have 7 electronics, though. That's a problem. Nice thing is this whole complex. Oh shit! Just realized. This, and if anything, this right here needs an MDS.
Research complete.
1 MDS, 1 laser, and I'm totally fucked 3 with some Sunday. Alright, we're down here. Ah, there's my moisture vaporator. And oh, it's a low roll this time. Usually it's 20,000, but this looks like it came out as a 15,000. I'm gonna get 3D machining queued up also. Do need to get that one done. Alright. But with the... Oh wait. There's my deep metal extraction right here. I actually need deep metal extraction, so I can pull this and this. I do think that putting the... like putting the mole hole and the excavator out here would be great ideas. Just because it just concentrates everything. Or... once this gets dug out, I could probably like heal it back a little bit and put the mole hole mine right there. It's not a terrible idea. Yep. Electronics, what's my consumption on it? 3.7. What's my consumption on it? Where am I consuming electronics? Yeah, that's
Sector
fine.
scanned.
I don't have an
Research
electronics store, do I?
complete.
I've got an art store, I got a toy
Milestone
store.
achieved.
Boom, scan all sectors, 2,500. That actually pushed everything down a little bit. Okay, remote farming. Don't bioscape, that's actually a pretty important one to get. How many kids have we had born recently? We're at 23
Research
here, 25 here. Can you, son, go over here, please? Oh, Trish Sanders died, by the way. She disappeared on here
Resources
a
are
moment
low.
ago. So I got a nerdy guru workaholic. Service building is full, something is closed. Okay, hopefully we can get that guy to do the well, the gym's not full. Like social and exercise, you should be totally fine going here in your off hours. Alright, I think we're good elsewhere. The only thing we don't have up here is fuel. It's also because I haven't ordered any, haven't done anything with it. Through a 3-day dust storm? Thank you. Alright, biggest problem we're going to run into, of course, is going to be metals and pipe leaks. That's obviously my biggest problems. But since we have increased production due to the dust storm, got a leak right there, by the way, we have excess power going into the grid, which means, of course, we're going to be able to burn through these technologies a little bit faster. Alright, topology AI. Yeah, so we got 4 here, so we just got to do... Essentially, we have to get through micro-G mining and interplanetary projects on this one. On biotech, we got to get through here. Gene adaptation. To get these done. Let's run back down to the colony itself, because that area is looking fine for the moment itself. We got our 50 concrete in a single day to get a handful of apartment prefabs. Don't need them, but we've got them if we want them. And now it's just a matter of just letting the game run, it seems like right now. We haven't gotten the start of the event yet, which I believe comes when we get 100 colonists. And the biggest thing we're running low, air quotes, on is fuel. We're producing electronics finally. China can have that planetary anomaly. I don't really care, because 5 engineers for research progress, so I don't have engineers. I don't have geologists. Let's double check here. So these are my geologists, both of them. Then engineers, we have 3. So we can't really do either of those projects. If I build an electronics factory over here, I can absolutely start utilizing it. And it would actually produce electronics a lot faster than that baseline facility I've got. I do also have the automated machine parts factory down here, which kind of makes this one, remember the Department of Redundancy department. Let's cancel that, don't need it. I could also put a second electronics factory up too, which isn't a terrible idea, because it is obviously the weakness my colony has. I could build a second one, because if I'm producing 3.5, yeah, if I'm producing 11 here per day and 6 here per day, I could use, if I'm producing 9 per day out here, I could definitely make use of this and still have enough to send back. You're ready to come back. I may need to pivot and do something weird with my fuel. I'm realizing right now. And these guys are running with an increased... I could amplify them. But I think factory AI would be the way to go. Topology AI is done. And that unlocked mega satellites. Okay. Underground dome construction. Going to be needed if I'm going to get the mega or the underground medium domes from the event. Project Phoenix actually should have been a technology I researched some time ago. Let's see. Advanced refining. Gonna need that. And underground trains. Worthless technology in my eyes, but I gotta have it because of the game. Is that 25% off over here? Oh, shit. I should be actually burning through the recon expansion stuff first. It's 25% off. I didn't realize this until just now. Late crafting is 15. Micrograb medicine is 15. Yeah. I should go down to micro recon expansion. Do these 4, then do the 3 terraforming, then do the biotechs. That's just going to get us through these things faster. So it makes sense to do it that way. Are all of the leaks? Okay, all the leaks are they're being spread out, which is that's okay. But again, the excess power is what's helping me right now. And I don't want to amplify these buildings for the obvious reason of if I do amplify the buildings, then I'm kind of running into a problem. This needs to be fixed immediately. So can we get like 5 drones to work this right now? I see a bunch of you sitting around in your asses. Do drones have asses? These are the important questions I ask in my gameplay, folks. Crap, of course. One of my drones just got struck by lightning. Let's go ahead and... I want you guys to be like fully running around over here. Once this leak is a problem for me. Please fix this leak immediately. There's a drone on it, finally. Jesus. Thank you, Drone 50, for helping this problem. Is my water out right now?
Shower incoming.
Okay. I'm not super concerned about meteor showers, just because MDS is deployed around most of the colony. The only spots that don't... Really? I see 6. Weird. The only places that aren't really protected by MDSs are over here. And realistically, if there's another... If the meteor storm's coming down over this, I may build a second one, just as a redundancy. Because they do have to recharge between shots, and obviously I don't want to have this area taken out by meteors. Another leak detected. God, these leaks are coming hard and fast right now. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I need to just go all the way to micro G mining, then I'll go through terraforming, then I'll go through biotech. But the deep metal extraction, kind of needed. Just we've got this 2 deep deposits over here that I want to grab onto. This one I probably will not go. I probably won't double up like I've done over here. And again, just doubling these up to minimize the maintenance needs on them. Because the one issue, like up here right now, there is no maintenance available for these guys. Huh. Still have the polymer problem over here. Oh, wow. You came all the way down here. Wait a minute. Okay. Transport 1 was carrying polymers. Can you load your polymers over here, please? Because I do think, oh. Another thing I could do. I could research towards the artificial sun. Because it takes 300 polymers, and I got half the polymers off this rocket. That's another option, too. Problem is, this area is really dedicated for mining, and I don't have a spot where the artificial sun would fit. Plus, I need 1,000 water, which I don't have. $5,000 water there. How my storage is looking? There's mega storage right there. It's the exact thing I was looking for. I was able to find it quick. Okay, my thinking is, dangerous for me now. If I could get enough water stored, which I only have 900 water capacity, my whole colony. I need 1,000 for the, what you call it. It's very difficult to ask. 20,000 over here. Whoa, didn't realize we had that much over here. It's not as much as you think it is, though. Alright, we're loading the polymers here. I'll most likely automate them. Okay, this guy's fully done up. Cool. Let's go ahead. I'm going to allow exports, because I've got at least 30 here. Yeah, I got 53. I'll allow exports and send a full rocket back up to Earth with this. If it turns out that this rocket is one of those ones, it's like, oh, it's a Trojan rocket. It doesn't actually go anywhere. It was sent by another colony. Blah 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 blah. Then I'll lose a little bit of sleep over it, but I'm not going to get like super pissed about it. How about that? All right, Vasily, come on. Worked in a workshop, well rested. There's the diner. Come on, man. There's a gym. Go get fit. You can actually pass being a fit person along to many of my colonists. I like that. How are we doing over here? This guy's doing pretty good. Can't dedust himself, that's fine. But I mean, one electronic to prevent all this maintenance? Fine. Uh-oh. I don't want any of these buildings to get disabled by lightning strikes. Right now at plus 258 for the excess power. On this. Crap, and this building's malfunctioned. Do I have any electronics down here? I think all my electronics are up here, actually. Oh, dust storm's over, thank God. I can actually pull some of the 50 of my 57 electronics and have them brought down. I like it. Yeah, you can see all the shuttles. They're running their path up to here. Knowing where their pathing is, I'm kind of tempted to just build a ramp. That way they won't have to deal with as much. I'm curious, how much would a ramp cost me? It'll be a small ramp. Yeah, I'm gonna do a small ramp just for the shit, just for the hell of it. It's gonna require 105 waste rock, which I don't have. Well, I don't have in range. I'll need a dozer for this. Now, I've got to rocket back on Earth. It was nice of them to bring all the fuel up that I needed right away. They did take electronics too. We're down to 34. That's good. So this guy's getting maintenance, hopefully. This also pretty much dictates I have to get an electronics factory built up now. I'll shut down production in my TV studio workshop, or at least one of the shifts. We'll get the electronics built over here, and we can start building them locally. We'll need to get some of the rares brought down, which I am bringing it down. I got a concrete extractor that went offline. Storage space, maybe? Yeah, storage is full. Alright, let's get some, get dedicated depots up here for you. There we go. Oh, not that one. That one can go away. Alright, pop downstairs, because it looks like I had a cave-in. Okay, I've had some cave-ins by the entrance. That's a bit of a problem for me. A lot of materials here that I need to come down and grab. I don't need the food down here.
Incoming.
Meteor storm in 12 hours? Just more problems for me, innit? Alright, rocket 1 is good to go. Let's send him off. This could be a Trojan rocket, but we're going to find out. And let's bring a dozer. Don't need a safari. I was going to grab an extra drone hub, an extra Sterling gen. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah, sounds good. We'll go to break him up. Main reason for those things is to run, take the Sterling gen and the drone hub into the underground and start utilizing those to work on the ancient artifact. I'm totally fine with the fact that start is still bringing me cash. I think that's what we're doing right now. Stretch. Oh. Ow. The door to summer. Yeah. There goes 20 and 25. It's a spend. Don't get me wrong, it is a pretty significant spend for me. But I've got both of those to spare. Ish. And I'm producing them both right here. Oh shit, we're actually running on a deficit up here already? How? Oh yeah, this guy. Shut up. Alright, Alright, let's see where this meteor storm's coming down first before I do anything crazier. It's by this. Think I have...
Meteor incoming.
Haha, I have an MDS here. Bite me. Alright, I'm not too worried about that. If that complex gets taken out, I will lose some sleep, but not a lot of sleep. Alright, so they're going to be asking for materials. I'm running a deficit up here. Fusion reactor would be great up here. Oh, actually worked perfectly. Put those two there. Put this here. Put this here. Gonna land you right now because it's got most of the materials right there. You have to expand them out even further, but it does also give me the opportunity to put stuff down here. I'm gonna do that too. Interesting. Okay, here, 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 and put an atomic accumulator right there. Okay, gonna put another right there. How are we doing on coverage? Yeah. There we go. This is a really tightly packed and very dangerous setup I've got going right now, because if this goes wrong, this goes horribly, horribly freaking wrong. Just gonna move that stuff out of the way. Once I thicken up the atmosphere, which is probably gonna happen in about 100 and 150 souls or so, I'll be able to go ahead and get that taken care of. But now we've got extra power going in here. Again, elevation boost, kind of a big deal for me. This area can absolutely get cleaned up, and absolutely will get cleaned up, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Alright, all you guys are available, you're done up, you're built up, let's go ahead and do that. Let's take some of these polymers that I got for free and utilize them. Okay, we're going to get $500 million for this, so I'm probably going to go ahead and turn that into an outsourcing right now. So we'll burn through deep metal extraction, we'll finish that off super quick. We got advanced refining coming down, and then we're going to work our way down the recon expansion tree. And the terraforming tree, there is this one for a one-time subsidy. I want to do this one naturally if possible, just because why am I spending $1 billion to get 5,000 research to get $1 billion back? Doesn't make the most sense. Makes some sense, but not a lot. I'm thinking about also bringing down some more colonists. Yeah, let's also do this. Cool. So we're producing electronics here, slowly. We're only producing 2.8 here, but once I actually get a full run of colonists, or full load of engineers being educated, because now we have a need for engineers, we can actually utilize them. Wait, do I have... Oh shit, I have 5 engineers.
Research complete.
Deep metal extraction, so these areas are now lit up. Nice! Let's see. Here we go. But soda is coming up this way. And Project Seal needs engineers. So I can actually, as soon as this rocket arrives, I can actually go for soda. I'm also out of fuel. There's something I was going to be afraid of. How's my production over here going? 421, 420. Okay, I need more fuel production. Like a lot more fuel production. Go ahead and get rid of that. And so I want to work on the advanced refining, because I actually do I can get this medium refinery. I can do a little bit more. I want a low priority you. I'm going to amplify both these guys. It is going to take power, but kind of need it. And this is again that concern that I mentioned, I think, at the beginning of the video. I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna run into this problem, and I ran into it very quickly. 792. Really? 22 times 30? Makes no sense. Okay. It's gonna be a while before that happens, but let's drop an autosave down and have you grab a bunch of waste rock, please. I'm going to go build that thing. Essentially, it's just going to make it easier for my shuttles to get up and down that ridge. And by doing this, we're going to allow more waste rock to be put in here. It's going to be a happy little trade-off. And then next video, because I'm really close to the 30-minute mark on my recording time, probably close to that too, because the only edit I think I had to put in was the cough I had a few moments ago. I think we're bringing up some colonists. Let's see, smart apartment. I'll probably decommission these guys briefly to put some smart apartments down. You are in the wrong damn building. Okay, yeah. Let's actually... So we've got 6 people here, 12 here. Okay, yeah, I can do this. So I'm going to demo this living complex. I'm immediately going to swap it out with a smart apartment. And the purpose of this is to make it more comfortable for my colonists that I do have in the domes. And I don't really want to put in arcology in this dome because there isn't much for people to do here anyway. It's a very basic setup. It's a basic dome. Huh. What do you know about that? I do wish I could prefab. I prefab. I wish it was a cheaper tech. Because being able to build these and like I could pack it up, demo my living complex or refab it, and then just like unpack this thing and make it so much easier than what I'm doing right now. Because oh, this guy's done. Okay. And now that I'm completely out of fuel, I'm at 5. Once this medium refinery gets built, I'll put one down here and probably right here too. There we go. We'll go ahead. We're going to demo this living complex. Everybody's going to go over to this one. Again, totally fine. It's essentially to give them the most comfort in the building. There, boom. 16. Comfort is 60 now. Average comfort is 64. And yeah, we don't have the thing for the correct thing for the new crop, so we're good there. But plan this week is to get my fuel production problem solved, because it's kind of a problem right now. Because we even have the Eternal Summers waiting on fuel, which I don't even have for them. Getting my fuel problems fixed. I should be okay. Because this guy, yeah, he's not even producing at full capacity. He can actually add 3 more production on. If I can go here and here with these refineries, it should be okay. Alright, cool. Got most of that going. So I should bring this guy down here to work on this project also. Alright. You're empty? Cool. Come down. Alright, no. Can't justify putting down a machine parts factory here. Whoa. One of the rockets just took off. That was really weird to see that shadow pop up out of nowhere. Alright, 98. There we go. Let's get the advanced refining done. I'll wrap up the video here. So it's going to be this guy.
Research complete.
Build one of them. Build 2 of them. Now these guys are going to take a little bit more fuel, but also produce a little more water, but double the fuel. So this is going to take 15 power, 1.5 water to produce 24 fuel. This one takes 5 and 1. So triple the power, 50% more water, but double the fuel output.
Anomaly analyzed.
Boom. Love it. Now I'm going to micro G mining. I'm almost to the bottom of this tech. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets me there. Then boom, dome bioscaping. We are on our way. And then of course, once even this now, it still says I can produce up to 3 more if needed. This guy's hooked in, and now I'm producing more fuel. Big thing. That drone hub extender I was talking about too. And let's see, at 10 of 10, can produce 2 more if needed. There's that much water being produced here that I wasn't doing much with it. Oh man, he's a nerd. Fit. Boom. Called it. So Vasily, you're making my day so much easier. We got this dozer done. Let's go ahead and get this pathway finished off. Yep, you're rolling that way. The extra... Yeah, look at that. Okay, this dome is going now. We've got extra living space.
Research complete.
Yeah, it says we have 44 vacant residential slots. Did Eternal Summer take off? No, it should be leaving here shortly. Yeah, we're just waiting on some fuel to be delivered up here and we should be okay. Alright, micro G mining is done. And this guy, am I allowing... Do I want to allow... Yeah, I want to allow export on this. I'll let Isoda take some rares back. And I do have rares here. Because, of course, we're using that over here. Any other anomalies I need to look at before I send a rocket back to Earth? just the high-speed comm satellite and the SETI satellite. High-speed comm satellite's a little out of reach right now because it does take 100 fuel, which I don't have, and 100 electronics, which I also don't have. So I'll probably do that later this week. Wednesday, Thursday. Sound good for everybody? Well, also sounding good, if you drop a like on this video, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you all for watching this video, sticking around with the channel all these years, and I'll see you all in the next video.